Good morning. This is Orly Taitz and this is Taitz Report. Today is Sunday, December the 8th. And I would like to start by discussing an article that came in Obama's mouthpiece, Daily Kos. It's actually an attack piece on U.S. Congresswoman from Hawaii, Colleen Kanabusa, who is currently running for the U.S. Senate as a Democrat. Why Obama's paper, Daily Kos, is attacking Colleen Kanabusa? Well, they're attacking her for speaking up the truth and for supporting Hawaiian Observer, a newspaper in Hawaii that was probably one of very few in the state of Hawaii who is publishing the truth about my legal actions against Barack Obama. And the fact that I have appeared in the state of Hawaii in both state and federal courts, that I flew there with two experts, Doug Vogt and Paul Irie. We flew there and appeared in the House Department of Hawaii and provided them with a federal subpoena demanding to see the original birth certificate for Barack Obama. Of course, the Health Department of Hawaii refused to provide this information. Moreover, the person who was orchestrating this refusal to comply with federal subpoenas is Assistant District Attorney of Hawaii, Jill Nagamini. What is so special about Jill Nagamini? Well, one little fact, and that's that her husband, a divorce lawyer, Tadao Nagamini, is a friend of Obama's family and a personal attorney for Obama's family. He is the attorney who handled his sister's divorce from her first husband. So Nagamini is basically the gatekeeper in Hawaii. Further, there is an interesting dynamic going on. Why so? When prior Senator from Hawaii, Senator Daniel Inouye, was passing away, he wrote a letter to Neil Abercrombie. Abercrombie is, of course, the governor of Hawaii, and he stated that he would like Abercrombie to appoint Colleen Kanabusa, a congresswoman, along serving a congresswoman from Hawaii, Colleen Kanabusa, as his successor as the senator from Hawaii when Daniel Inouye passes away. After Inouye passed away, this letter was made public, personally signed by Senator Daniel Inouye. Well, what did Abercrombie do? He decided to disregard the wishes of the dying senator and instead appoint as a senator from Hawaii, Brian Schatz. Well, who is Brian Schatz? He is a typical Democratic Party hack. He served as the chairman of the Hawaii Democratic Party. Later, he ran together with Abercrombie. As Abercrombie ran for governor, he ran for lieutenant governor on one ticket. And what's interesting, that when Obama ran for presidency for the first time, and there were questions about his legitimacy for the U.S. presidency, Brian Schatz really helped Barack Obama by falsifying OCAN. What is OCAN? It's official certification of nomination. And what he did, he wrote in the OCAN for Obama, basically he changed it. He removed from OCAN words eligible to U.S. Constitution and left words such as eligible according to rules and regulations of the Democratic Party. And you can actually see the OCAN for Al Gore, OCAN for Kerry, for John Kerry, where the words eligible according to U.S. Constitution is actually can actually be seen, can actually be read. And then you see the fabricated, falsified OCON that Brian Schatz signed for Barack Obama. So he was willing to sign a forgery, a falsified document, in order to help Obama get into US presidencies, in order to help to aid and abet Obama in stealing the franchise of the US presidency using fabricated birth certificate, fabricated um, selective service registration, and a stolen social security number. And in return, um, of course, Neil Abercrombie, personal friend of Obama's family, has rewarded Brian Schatz by appointing him the senator from Hawaii when Daniel Inouye passed away. Now, in 2014, Brian Schatz has to run yet again. And guess what? Who is he going to face? He is going to face Colleen Hanabusa, who is running against him. And Colleen Hanabusa knows the truth. She speaks out the truth. And Barack Obama is trying to help his buddy, Brian Schatz, through his mouthpiece, Daily Kos, by writing an attack piece against Colleen Hanabusa. Further, they are attacking Hawaiian Observer. And again, if you go on my website, TaitzReport.com, T as in Tom, A-I, T as in Tom, Z, TaitzReport.com, or Orly Taitz, ESQ.com, you can actually read the articles in Hawaiian Observer that state that I traveled to Hawaii, presented the State Department, the Department of Health, state court, and federal court with affidavits from experts showing that Obama's IDs, alleged IDs that he made public, that he posted on whitehouse.gov, are flagrant forgeries. That when you have forgeries, according to evidence rules that are basically universal in both federal courts and state courts, when there is a question of a legitimacy of a copy, that, for example, copy that Obama posted online, you have to show the originals. And of course, they're hiding the alleged originals because they know that there are no original documents. All they might have is another copy of the same forgery. So Hawaiian Observer was as bold as to write the truth about my legal actions in the state of Hawaii and in other states, and in return, they're being attacked. Further, State Senator Sam Sloan, who is speaking out the truth, is being attacked. So I am asking all of my supporters and each and every law-abiding U.S. citizen to help me here in contact Congresswoman Colleen Hanabusa, who is currently a candidate for U.S. Senate, and State Senator Sam Sloan, and ask them to join me in legal challenges that I currently have in multiple courts, specifically in courts in D.C., in Maryland, in regards to Obama's use of a stolen social security number. Ask them by submitting an official demand for investigation and impeachment to be filed with the Judiciary Committee of the U.S. Congress, and in forwarding all of this to through the U.S. attorneys and through the presiding judges to the federal grand jury. Further, we know that Senator Corbin of Texas, who is currently running for re-election, also spoke up in regards to new level of lying of Obama administration. Well, please help me by contacting Senator John Cornyn and asking him to join me in those cases and submitting all of this evidence to federal grand jury and to Judiciary Committee of the U.S. Congress, of the U.S. House of Representatives, because that's the committee that would start the actual impeachment proceedings of Barack Obama. What else is happening recently? Well, there is a push by George Soros and by Mark Zuckerberg, who are leading this group of billionaires, Aras Mafia, about 40 wealthiest billionaires in this nation, who are pressuring US congressmen to pass this mega amnesty. They're claiming there are only 11 million illegals in this country. In reality, according to the former US deportation officer with 30 years of experience, John Sampson, we have as many as 42 million people who either came here illegally or who overstayed their visas. And therefore, it is extremely important to address this issue and to stop this push. Those billionaires are pushing for amnesty because it will provide them higher profits. It will flood the markets with more cheap labor. Now they would be able to apply for jobs in other areas. And that is why we need to stop this